Thank you for returning to my channel. This is a million journeys to top 100k. If you're new to the channel, we are doing tactical breakdowns of the Euro games. Alright, the game we will be discussing or breaking down tactically today is the England versus Serbia game. Thank you for watching.
Before we have a deep dive into the match data and tactics, we will first have a look at the managers who will be managing the teams. Serbia is managed by Dragan Stojkovic. The former midfielder preferred formation is a 3-4-2-1 which he used to great effect at Nagoya Grampus in Japan and Guangzhou RF in China to bring a league title and a third-place Champion League finish. He has managed over 400 games. The England manager is Gareth Southgate. His preferred formation is 4-2-3-1 which he used unsuccessfully at Middlesbrough where he relegated the former Premier League team. He has managed over 130 games at different age groups at England with varied success. Take a look at the left side of the screen. You will identify that England was victorious in the game. They won by a Bellingham headed goal which was assisted by Saka. The Serbia team played in a 3-4-2-1 formation with Savic and Vlahovic playing the closest to the striker. They were playing as inside forwards. Serbia were attempting to win by maintaining the ball in middle and having their midfielders create opportunities. Their formation was chosen because it provides strong midfield presence while allowing defensive stability and attacking flexibility. The English team has all the regular starting players except Trent. Trent is the new addition. Southgate gave him his midfield debut at a major championship in the first game. They said he has been learning the position for over a year. During the game he took up mostly right-sided number 8 positions in the half spaces. In the opening minutes Serbia were organizing themselves into a mid-block to help secure the central area, morphing into different defensive shapes to keep out England offensive players. In the first 15 minutes England played what Burnley fans described as liquid football. All players were changing positions as like a Swedish pocket watch hands smoothly change time. It seems like Southgate has finally saw the light, but is it a false dawn? Only more analysis will tell. England's system shift from 4-2-3-1 out of possession to 3-2-2-3 in possession. Walker is building in a 3 with centre-backs, Trippier holding the left width with a high position, good positioning, Foden inside next to Bellingham. Trent rotated with Saka initially but has now left Saka to use his 1v1 specialist skills and is working from deeper. On the goal analysis, England created a box shape in midfield to overload the Serbian midfield in central zones. Kane then pinned the main centre-back by playing on the shoulder of the defensive line. Trent distracted the Serbia left-sided centre-back which took him out of position, which creates an open space which Walker identified, and he played a through ball into it for Saka to run onto. The cross from that open space came into the 18-yard box with Bellingham making a third-man run to head the ball into the back of the net. A third-man run is when the team in possession attracts an opponent towards the ball. Two-player exchanges passes before a third player makes an off-the-ball run into space to receive. Look at Foden in this play. He played the ball to Bellingham, then moves towards the box. Bellingham and Trippier plays a 1-2. Bellingham on the ball choose to play it to Rice when Foden is in open space between the fullback and the centre-back. There was 6 more occasions that this situation occurred. The players around Foden weren't identifying his runs. The fans who are calling for him to be dropped don't understand complex football systems where cause and effects are major dynamics. Foden was tasked by Southgate to start the game on the left but occasionally in systematical way to drift inside into half space around the midfield to help create overloads. You can identify this from his touches on both sides of the pitch. Why Foden seems to be less effective and the left side of the English team looks dead is because of Trippier. Trippier wasn't providing any overlapping or underlapping runs for Foden which Shaw would have done. Trippier is right-footed and he has to adjust to receive and distribute the ball. He made 37 successful passes and only 3 were progressive passes. He was also woeful when receiving the diagonal balls from Trent, unlike the passing maps of the right side where you have Walker and Saka with Trent rotating. They created very thick passing lanes because the ball was regulated on the right. Saka was tasked to hold the width and beat his marker, which he did 5 times out of 10. His data said he didn't provide any key pass because his cross was deflected off a Serbia defender which changed the ball trajectory. Rice had a decent game. His passing lanes are thick in all the 4 directions and he made some crucial interceptions. He provided 1 key pass. A key pass is a pass that directly leads to a teammate's shot or a pass that creates an opportunity for another player to assist a goal. The chart on screen shows Pickford distribution capability. The green passes are safe progressive passes while the dark ones are attacking passes. In these instances Pickford was inviting the Serbian press. When Serbia started to congest the play to remove viable passing option, he distributed long passes upfield. This idea isn't new. Pep and Brighton use this idea regularly in the Premier League. This chart shows Bellingham touches during the game. He played as a traditional number 10, free to move anywhere the ball was or anywhere he saw unoccupied space. He made a third-man run to score the crucial goal, but what else did he do? Football fields are cut into zones so to make it easier for players to know their positions. The key midfield attacking zones are on screen. Bellingham used these zones but he didn't produce any key pass or big chance. A big chance is defined as a goal scoring opportunity a player receive which there is a greater possibility of scoring than not scoring. Foden created one key pass and substitute Bowen created one big chance. In the closing of the first half and majority of the second half, Serbia were in possession of the ball and they created half chances. Southgate again didn't call on his substitutes when it was needed. Serbia was pushing for a goal and they made substitutions to up the game tempo. Their first chance at goal came from Trent miscontrolling the ball on the D of the 18-yard box, which led to a Mitrovic shot at goal. Serbia didn't create any big chances. Most of their chances were blocked or saved. The Harry Kane save shot was a big chance which came from one of the substitutes. Southgate finally called on to the pitch Bowen, who came on for Saka. The other substitutes also impacted the game positively, but Southgate needed to make those moves from around 50th minute into the second half. He was reactive with his substitutions and not proactive. This is a problem he had in the last Euros. Trent had few shot at the goal but they were low-quality goal attempts. Harry Kane had one of his worst games in an England shirt. He had only 2 touches in the complete first half. He was ghosting around for most of the match without impacting the game, and when he got a big chance to score, he kicked it at the goalkeeper. The media hasn't mentioned this because he is the captain, but they are willing to crucify Foden. Trent played most of the game in midfield but he occasionally drifted onto the right wing to provide Saka with additional passing option. He took up positions in the half space and was on most set pieces. He played the diagonal switch to Tripper on multiple occasions in the match, but Tripper didn't use it to benefit the team. If you want more content like this, please like and subscribe.